Okay, in this illustration, welcome for those who are here, for the cameras starting up, for the 10-second intermission that starts. This is what it is. This is star system math. Why I call it star system math is because this is an addition which takes 4 windows. If I finish this, it will create this, and the outline area for this design can be this. With a 1 in between, you would be thinking of what is to me Mars, because Mars is numeric 51, to where 3 areas will be what is Earth, which will come into a block of 9 with 11. That splits 11 in 2 directions, which is not noticed to be the H and I, but I look for the H and I inside of the window 88, and I stand that up as Mars, and since it's Mars, it's windows 10 and 11. The addition of 1 through 4 and the addition of 1 through 5, 5 and 6, which are the 6 places on the cube, equaling to 10, which would be the ring, and equaling to 11, which would be the pole. 4 areas to go around, 3 opposite sides, 2 up and down, and a little interference. So we're going to just back you up just a little bit. Okay, nice cat, nice cat. And we're going to work on this to start. 81 and 18 equals 99. I started with 19. If you notice, the result will always equal the numeric that we started with. What it means, I do not know. I know each and every one of these individual numbers will be found somewhere else, and they'll create other equations that will link other numbers. Numbers go into words. I don't have all the answers. I really don't. I know that when we work with 24, we can work with 24 hours a day. The numeric of this will create the divided house, and it shows up here. So where does 3 and 8 show up? 3 and 8 will show up at 11 and 22. It will show up at number 11, which equals to 2 and 1 equals to 3. This one equals to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 0, 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29. So what this is showing me, since it moves all by 3s and this moves all by 1s, our number grid, which goes 3, 6, 9, 2, 5, 8, 1, 4, 7, are going up and down by 3s. So I can tell you the 20 sector, all the way to 20, is moving by 3s, to where we start out with 2 and it's 3 everything after that. In the 11 section, in fact, I should have put the 10 section equals to 0 and equals to 1. Okay. This one starts out by 1. Okay. And then the minute you get to 11, it jumps by 2. And then by 1 again. 1 and 3, 1 and 4. So it's all by 1s except for the first one when it jumps by 2. And then this one starts by 2. So we go all the way up to what is 10 at 18. And then we start over where 3 is involved. 3 is involved. So this was sections by 1. This section's by 3. This calculator's by 1 and 3. The next section goes by 4. So then we'll go 1 plus 4 is 5, and then over to 9. And then after you finish with the 30s, okay, you're into the 40s, and the 40s go by 5. There is nothing that goes by 5. There's also the movement of 3, the movement of 1, the movement of 2 fits in over here. Is there any movement of 2 other than the 10 and what is the 10 again? Let me see. No, here, the jump. When we end at 19, it's funny that when we end at 19, okay, 1 times 9, 1 plus 9 equals to 1, and 1 is 2. We end up with 2, 2, then 5. So we end up with 1, and then 1 and 1 is 2. And then 2 again inside of 20. So we show you where 43 ends up. We're going to come down to where is number 19. Number 19, here's number 19, and it shows up as 11, so 19 is inside creation. Here is the 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals to 6 and 8, dividing of the 7th gate. We can find the dividing of the 7th gate in the reverse 24. And in fact, in all these numbers, okay, there's going to be almost 2 of everything except when numbers repeat. So since numbers do repeat, we have to see that they repeat at 11, 22, 33, let me do it, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. So out of the 99 numbers, there are 90 numbers that we actually work with. These totally count all the time. These are that are only going to happen one time. And they're going to create specific, I don't know if they're going to create anything concrete that will recreate everything in here. I will have to look at the math. I will know in 1999 we are going to create the greatest distance over here. Okay, that is the greatest distance of all numbers, and the numbers in between are 16. Now in between here is 63. In between here is 55. Did I get that right? 9 and 8 is 17. 55, 60 is 55. In between here it's 63. In between here it's 47, which is time. In between here it is 39, the angels in rotation, 39, 49, 54. In between over here it is 31, could be the cube. Here it is 23, beta creation of the 7th gate. Here it is 15, 1/4 of what is Mars, 15 minutes intermission. INT if you want, intermission. The mission is in the earth. And then over here, this is going to be the difference of 8, could be the black ball, it is the birth. It is the house, the heaven's house, the spirit coming into creation. Over here, the difference is 55.0. The difference over here is the same. The difference over here is 48. The house of Pluto, the ring, the pole. In between over here is 41. The king, home in the gateway. Here's 86, the divided gate. The difference is the house of DC, cold. Here it's 27, red. Here it is 20. Here it is 13, something to do with a rotation and the moon, and CH, church, creation, heaven. These two numbers, okay, were created by, I'm just trying to remember, 4 times 4, 4 plus 4 will create this number. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 will create 11. So this can be created by 44. This one over here is a difference of 6. This one over here we're not going to count. Difference of 8. Notice the way 81, it's the only number in French that set as 81. 31, 21, 41, 51, 61 are all going to be mentioned. I'm not going to talk about 71, 81, or 91 for the reason that this one is going to be mentioned at 60 plus 11. 80 is going to be, 81 does not have the letters ET when you say 1. They say 4 20s. And 91 is going to say 4 times 20 plus 1. Into the next letters, the difference is again 47. We had it over here with 79. Then over here it is 41 again. And then over here is 35. And you notice we're going by 6s. So this will be 29, 23, 17, 11, 0, 5, and then blah, blah. So here we're going by 6s. Here we were going down by 8s. So here we're going by 8, and here we're 6s, and the dividing house is 68. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. I'm just doing this for the first time. I'm trying to understand it myself. DC, something connected to the energy in the moon. Okay, here is your cycle of the angels in Christ. Jesus. Here's where the cube comes in. This numeric value over here. 31, 23, 15. See, I'm getting this a little bit wrong and right. The difference in between here is 8. Right? In the 70s, the difference the difference in between here was 10. The difference in the two numbers, okay, are 8. So the difference in between here and here are 8, 39, 47. Again, time on the moon. Right here. Here it's 55, Freedom Pass. Here it's 63 to the 7th gate. Here it's 71 at the gateway. Here it's 79 and it's birth at the gate. Here equals to 69 in rotation, of 62, of 55, of 48, of 41, of 34, House of DC, King, Home, Ring, Pluto, Buy and Sell, the Queen, the Game, Pieces and Parts. I'm just calculating myself. So their difference is 39, and here it's 34, and here it's 29, and then 24, and then 19, and then 14. Wow, I can't believe I missed this. So, yeah, so time. I like to use this as any craps or what they call 11. Okay, 7, 11 inside of this one over here. This will create electric company, the blue world, connection inside the moon, connection inside the sun. This is part of a passage of creation of electric company in time. This will be the moon number. It's going to be rerouted in 5775. I do not use 99 numbers. I only use 90, in which everything below 45, what is it, 54, right? At, what is it, at 52, at 51, at 54, everything repeats. So what am I actually using? 44 and 44 numbers? Is that what I'm using? Is it 44 and 34 numbers that I'm using? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 90 is 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the 70s is 30, and that's 40. Yes, and that's 40. So we use 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. So we have 44 numbers done, and we're not going to count the 45th one, plus 1, and then we're going to, this one will repeat. So we have 44, oh, actually we'll take off 50. And then once we get all these done, all these are going to repeat. So we actually have the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, and the 50s. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 50 numbers. And after we get to here, every single one of these are repeat. Even though this is repeat, it's repeated down, lower down here. 49, 94, and all the way down. And then into the 30s, it's 34 is now repeated into the 40s. As hold on, that's 43. Sorry, that'll be repeated in the 30s. So what's happening is these numbers are going to be happening in 54 and above, right? So once you pass 44, 43 will be what is 43 to 41, what is below, to where is 39 to 34, right, is what will be above in cancellation numbers. And then when you get to 32 and 31, that will be where 1 and 2 comes into your creation. And this is your male bat mitzvah, and this is your female bat mitzvah and bar mitzvah, sorry. And these two numeric values bring you into the sun, 13 and 14. The beginning of pi also brings you into the sun, and 4, 5, and 6 is the federation. Here is Mars, here's the half-life gate. And the thing, it's hard to explain. I don't know everything. I keep putting everything together. Got a lot of things going on this month. People aren't happy with my choices. Yeah, so I'm trying to make things right. When it's time to talk, speak your mind, say it nice, be nice. Peace.